It's howling time.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. I'm going to be giving you my selections for tomorrow's stakes races at Oaklawn Park. I'm going to be giving you two races. I'm going to be giving you my two top selections plus my horse to watch. You guys can play them however you guys seem fit. This is just my opinion on how I like the horses, how I like them, and in the position I like them. You guys can play them in exacta boxes, add them into however you guys seem fit in your own opinion. The first race I'm going to give you, it is to be race number 9. It is the Oaklawn Handicap Grade 2 for a $750,000 purse, going a mile and 1/8 on the dirt. There's going to be a field of 9 horses. I was looking here and seeing how we could see if there could be any way of any horses that were good to play on top, which I have any horse. I do got some horses, but also I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of them that to be betting on the number 7 equipped a lot. Windstorm Farms. You know, it has Jose Ortiz aboard, staying aboard. Ran against Justify back in May of 19th of 2018. But while I was seeing here, I got my two top selections. My top selection is going to be the number 8, Lone Sailor. Lone Sailor is by Majestic Warrior out of a Mr. Greeley mare. Last time ran on March 23rd at the fairgrounds in the New Orleans Handicap Grade 2. Got off with a bad start slowly and rallied up to get a good third towards the stretch and finished a good third by a length and a half. The time before that, it ran on February 16th at the fairgrounds in the Mineshaft Handicap Grade 3. Had to get and got a good 6 there. It was the favorite at that race. Got 6 by 4 3/4 lengths. Had to go 3 wide around the first turn. Had to steady a tiny bit. Got second. Got up there to get a good move on. And improved as the race went longer. And I was able to get that finish 6th. Just something went wrong during that race. Just had to go wide in that race. The times that it worked out was back March 6th after fairgrounds of 5 furlongs in 1 minute, flat .3. Breezing was the second best out of the 18 workouts that day. The other workout was on March 13th at the fairgrounds of 4 furlongs on a fast track. It was a 50.1 seconds. Breezing was the 19th best out of the 22 workouts that day. The last workout was on April 3rd of 5 furlongs in 1 minute flat. Breezing was the 6th best out of the 21 workouts that day. For what I'm seeing here, how I like this horse is, has some great speed figures, ranked poorly, but against others, but it was showing that it had some potential there. It's getting Fabian Platt aboard, which is a plus. The way that I see it is that last race had that bad start. If it gets out a little bit better, you may see this one coming up late and getting at least better than third down towards the stretch if Fabian Platz gets the horse into a great position well. Because the other times it has bad starts, it goes off slow in the beginnings. But the work has shown that it's been improving. So you may see this one coming up good late for potentially a great win at a nice price. So again, for my top selection in the Oaklawn Handicap Grade 2, it is the number 8 Lone Sailor. My second choice, it is going to be the number 1 Tenfold. Tenfold is by Curlin out of a Tappet mare. Last time ran on March 5th at the fairgrounds for an optional claiming $80,000. Had to go wide in the race, lugged in a bit, and was able to get a good fourth by 3/4 lengths. It lost some ground down towards the stretch. The race before that, it ran on August 25th in a 1.25 mile distance in the Travers, Grade 1. Drifted, was a good third, and lost a lot of ground towards the stretch to finish 7th by 13th lengths. The workouts have been March 1st at Oaklawn Park, 5 furlongs in 1 minute, flat .3 breezing, was the 4th best out of the 18 workouts that day. The time after that, it worked out on April 8th, at Oaklawn Park on a muddy surface. Worked out in 51.2 seconds. Breezing was the 12th best out of the 22 workouts that day. It is 2:43 at Oaklawn Park and is 1:42 at the distance. Should show that it has some great potential. It's keeping Ricardo Santana aboard. Knows how to get the horse into position well. If it gets a good start from that race back in the Dandy in July, you should see this horse coming up good late for a great win after a couple bad starts in the last 2 races. So again, for my second choice in the Oaklawn Handicap, it is the number 1 Tenfold. For my horse to watch in the Oaklawn Handicap, it is the number 4, Looking at Lee. Looking at Lee last ran on March 9th at Oaklawn Park in a 1/116 mile distance for optional claiming $50,000. Was able to get in, had to shift a bit, had to go 6 wide, and rallied up late to get a good second by half a length. Ran against a Rated R Superstar. Take a look here 1 second. Yeah, Rated R Superstar. It ran just behind, lost a bit of ground there to get that good second, rallied good late. But that was in an optional claiming $50,000. The time before that ran in July 14th at Indiana Downs, I believe, in the Shifter Memorial $100,000 race. Got pressed, stalked and pressed, had to go wide but weakened to get 4th by 7 lengths. And then the last time it ran before that, June 16th at Churchill Downs in the Foster Handicap Grade 1. That race got bumped at the start and never got involved then. Just had to go through around the race. Was saving the horse up for another race. That race before, but got 8th by 21 lengths. But I'm seeing with here, it's getting Mike Smith aboard is a plus. The trainer jockey is 50% together. The trainer Steve Asmussen is at least 14% in greatest stakes races. For what I'm seeing here, it's been in the money at Oaklawn Park, and at the distance has been in the money, but needs to improve a great ways. If it gets that good start and all that by the time it goes, you should see it coming up late to win, to get at least a good shot at a prize, I believe. So my horse to watch in the Oaklawn Handicap, race number 9, going a mile and 1/8. It is the number 4, Looking at Lucky. I don't have the odds on this sheet, so I'm just going to say that. Again, my top selection, it is the number 8, Lone Sailor. And my second choice is the number 1, Tenfold. Now on to race number 11. It is an Arkansas Derby. Grade 1 for a $1 million purse. Going a mile and 1/8 and Derby points. We got a good field here. We got a lot of the horses that had some potential. It's 11. We got a field of 11. Here, we got some horses that I was seeing that had some potential in some other races that kind of backed away from what I was thinking were my second choice in other races in the past. But for my top selection, I'm going to go with Improbable, the number 1 Improbable. Improbable is by City Zip out of a AP Indy mare. Last time ran on March 16th at Oaklawn Park in the Rebel, Grade 2. Was able to get second there. Was first towards the stretch. But lost to the ground by a neck to Long Range Toddy, which was a long shot in that race. And Improbable was the favorite. Had to do a good bid, cleared, but got caught right at the finish line by the neck. The time before that, it ran on December 8th at Laurel Park, at Los Alamitos, in the Los Alamitos Fraternity, Grade 1. It was able to win that race by 5 lengths. Pulled and had to go 3 wide down towards the stretch. It was finishing off well to spread out as the race went longer. So won that race by 5 lengths. The workouts had been on March 30th at Santa Anita, 6 furlongs in 1 minute 12 seconds. Handily, it was the best out of the 24 workouts that day. The time after that, it did it on April 5th, 6 furlongs on a fast track at Santa Anita. It worked out a 1 minute 14 seconds handily, was the best of the 8 workouts that day. But what I'm seeing here, if it gets that great start, it's getting Jose Ortiz aboard, which is a plus. Jose Ortiz should get help, and also the improved work running should be with the blinkers. Should be able to get those horses concentrating a bit better to show that it has the potential to win this race. You may see this one coming out in mid-pack, then finishing off towards the stretch well. You may see this one coming up real strong late. So again, my top selection in the Arkansas Derby, Grade 1 for $1 million purse. It is the number 1 Improbable. My second choice, it is going to be the number 3, Omaha Beach. Omaha Beach last time ran on March 16th at Oaklawn Park in the Rebel. In that race, Omaha Beach was my second choice over game winner there. The last time I ran, was pressed, cleared, and held on gamely to get just by the nose to win the race. So it was to be out fast. The time before that, it ran on February 2nd at Santa Anita in 7 furlongs on a sloppy track for a maiden $55,000. Was able to win that race by a clear 9 lengths. Ran against horses behind. The horses that ran behind him in that race was One Bad Boy that ran in the race a couple of days ago, last week, that showed a great potential and won the race there. The workouts have been on March 9th, 6 furlongs at Los Alamitos. Worked out 6 furlongs in 1 minute, 10 seconds. Handily was the best out of the 10 workouts that day. Then after that was March 29th at Santa Anita, 4 furlongs on a fast track. It was in 47.4 seconds handily, was the best out of the 25 workouts that day. Then after that, the last workout was April 6th, was a 5 furlongs on a fast track, was in 1 minute, flat 0.3, handily, was the best out of the 45 workouts that day. You may see this one coming up what it did last time. Try to go out fast to make the lead. Right out of maybe towards the back stretch, to see if it could hang on for that like last time. From what I'm seeing here, if nothing happens with improbable, you may see this one coming up late again. So again, for my second choice, again, but in the Arkansas Derby, it is Omaha Beach. Omaha Beach is by Warfront out of a Seeking the Gold mare. Sorry if I didn't give you guys the pedigree beforehand. Now for the horse to watch. My horse to watch is going to be the number 5, Laughing Fox. Laughing Fox is by Union Rags out of a Stormy Atlantic mare. It is 2-for-3 at Oaklawn Park, but at the distance it hasn't ran. It's ran a shorter distance before. So with this one, last time ran at Oaklawn Park on March 16th in the Rebel. Came in 7th, Came in 7th by 12 lengths. Got pinched at the stretch, but had no rally then. But was coming up, had a good thing towards the stretch and tired out. The time before that, it ran on February 18th at Oaklawn Park, going a mile and 1/16 and an optional claiming $75,000, non-winners of 1. Was able to win that race by a length and a quarter. Rallied and dueled down towards the stretch, was second, and right near the finish line was able to go by to win the race. The workouts have been on March 1st at Oaklawn Park at 5 furlongs. Did in 1 minute, flat 0.3, breezing. Was the 4th best out of the 18 workouts that day. The last workout was on April 8th, of 4 furlongs on a muddy track. Was in 48.1 seconds, breezing. Was the best out of the 22 workouts that day. If it did get pinched, it doesn't get pinched in this race. You may see this one coming up good late and a better race in this race, and maybe getting at least in the money to get some points. It's keeping Santana aboard, which with the plus, and is in 2 for 3 aboard him. Has a total of around 3 lengths of winning in the combined 2 races from this year so far. So again, you may see this one coming up late. If nothing issue happens, any trouble, it stays clear from the issues, from the trouble and all that. So for my horse to watch in the Arkansas Derby, it is the number 5 Laughing Fox. Again, my top selection is the number 1 Improbable. And my second choice is the Omaha Beach. And remember, when you're cashing with the wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, everyone, and let's cash in those tickets. Hope to hear you guys come back on again and listen to this. Good luck, everyone, and let's make that money.